Bachelorette Rachel Lindsay's divorce finalized after year-long battle. January 8, 2025. Hello, Bachelor Nation news fans. Welcome back to the channel. Former Bachelorette Rachel Lindsay is finally legally divorced. Her now ex-husband Brian Abasolo filed for divorce on New Year's Eve of 2023. They were married for 4 years before deciding to end things. Since their separation, things have been very messy between them. The couple did not have a prenuptial agreement, so nothing was safe in the divorce. Now, a little more than a year later, it's finally over and finalized. Keep reading to find out what exactly each of them get to keep. Rachel Lindsay and Brian Abasolo finalized divorce. Bachelorette Rachel Lindsay is finally free of her ex-husband Brian Abasolo. The two divorced after 4 years of marriage. They met during her season of the show, which aired in 2017. He proposed on the finale, and they married in 2019. Just before their divorce was announced, fans were speculating there could be trouble in paradise. She appeared on Nick Viall's podcast and said they live separate lives most of the time. However, that followed an interview shortly before where she detailed trying to start a family. Now fast forward and they are dividing up their things. US Weekly shared that in July 2024 Rachel was ordered by the courts to pay Brian $13,257 a month in temporary spousal support, along with $15,000 in attorney's fees and $5,000 for forensic expert expenses. Now, their final divorce papers indicate that Abasolo has agreed to not go after her for any more monthly payments. However, she owes him $460,229. They will also each pay their own attorney's fees that have accrued since Lindsay last paid them. Abasolo was awarded their Miami home and a 2021 Honda Civic. As for Lindsay, she will keep her engagement and wedding rings along with their home in California and the Porsche. The official legal date of their divorce is January 7. So far, she is not dating publicly. Rachel Lindsay shared previously that she was going to take some time for herself and to heal. Shortly after that, she was seen out with a country singer enjoying an afternoon out. They were photographed after being recognized at a store they shopped at. Neither addressed whether or not their connection was friendship or something romantic. Perhaps now that Rachel's divorce is finalized, she will share more about her current dating status. As for Brian Abasolo, he also has not announced any new relationships since his split from Lindsay. What do you think about all the money Rachel had to pay Brian? Stay tuned, both Rachel and Brian are responsible for their own legal fees moving forward. This marks a clear divide in their financial relationship post-divorce, with each paying for any remaining costs that have accumulated since Rachel's last payment. As for their property division, things got a little more complicated. Brian was awarded the couple's Miami home and a 2021 Honda Civic. These assets are significant, especially considering the couple's lavish lifestyle before the separation. On the other hand, Rachel Lindsay got to keep her engagement and wedding rings, as well as their home in California, and the Porsche they had shared. Rachel Lindsay's next chapter. Since the couple's separation, Rachel Lindsay has taken the time to heal and focus on herself. She made it clear in various interviews that she needed time away from the public eye to focus on her well-being. Fans were curious about her dating life, especially after she was spotted with a country singer on a casual outing in late 2024. The two were photographed together after being recognized at a store they were shopping at. Despite the speculation, neither Rachel nor the country singer addressed whether their connection was purely platonic or if something more romantic was brewing. Now that her divorce has been finalized, could Rachel finally open up about her dating life? Fans are eager to know if she has moved on from Brian and is ready to share her next chapter with Bachelor Nation. For now, she's remained private about her love life, but it's clear that she's taking it slow and focusing on herself after such an intense period of her life. Brian Abasolo's post-divorce life. Brian Abasolo has also stayed relatively private following his split from Rachel. Since their separation, he hasn't publicly announced any new relationships. He's maintained a low profile, which makes sense given the intensity of the legal battle and the media attention surrounding their divorce. Brian was awarded the Miami home in the divorce, which suggests he might be staying in Florida for the time being. It's unclear whether he plans to date again soon, but with his career as a chiropractor and his life after the Bachelorette, Brian likely has a lot going on outside of his personal life. Fans of Rachel Lindsay and Brian Abasolo have had varied reactions to the finalization of their divorce. Many were shocked by the financial settlement, particularly the amount Rachel was required to pay Brian. Some feel that Rachel has been more than generous in the settlement, while others believe the amount is a little steep considering Brian's financial standing. On social media, fans have expressed their support for Rachel, applauding her for taking control of her life and moving forward despite the difficult circumstances. Others have criticized Brian's demand for such a large amount, especially since he's been relatively quiet in the aftermath of their breakup. At the end of the day, the divorce has been an emotional journey for both parties, and fans have respected their privacy during this time. But now that the legalities are over, it's likely that both Rachel and Brian will move forward in their lives, each with their own new beginning. With her divorce finalized, Rachel Lindsay is free to focus on her career, personal growth, and healing. Fans will undoubtedly continue to support her, especially as she moves toward new opportunities in the entertainment world. Whether she decides to return to TV, share her experiences on a podcast, or even dive deeper into other passions like writing or advocacy, Rachel has proven to be resilient in the face of public scrutiny. She's already become a strong voice in the Bachelor Nation community, and her journey is far from over. Final thoughts. A new beginning for both Rachel and Brian. Rachel Lindsay and Brian Abasolo's divorce may have been a messy and lengthy process, but now that it's finalized, both are free to live their lives without the emotional and legal baggage of their marriage. Rachel has expressed her desire to heal and take some time for herself, while Brian seems to be focusing on his own journey as well. As they each move forward, fans will continue to support Rachel and Brian in their respective journeys. Divorce is never easy, especially when the public is watching. But now, with the legal matters behind them, both are ready for a new chapter in their lives. Stay tuned for more updates as Rachel Lindsay embarks on her next adventure, and we'll continue to keep you updated with all the latest news from Bachelor Nation. What do you think? So, Bachelor Nation, what do you think about the way Rachel and Brian handled their divorce? Were you surprised by the final settlement? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We're looking forward to hearing from all of you. Stay tuned for more updates, and as always, thank you for being a part of the Bachelor Nation news community.